Hey, beautiful ladies, guess what this girl is doing? What do you see? What? We are doing a tutorial. Yes, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Sometimes I literally just run out of ideas. Like, I swear, that's what this is. So, sometimes I bring back old stuff. Believe me, none of the stuff I'm doing is my idea at all. I'm just recycling it out and bringing it to you. So I don't show that I've done a video on these specific necklaces. So I figured, well, let's go ahead and make a couple together. Okay, and let me show you, because you know I got to make some and show you. So I brought out my Bohemian bead mixture. And because they're already all mixed, these are not separate. I literally have a baggie, and I don't even know where, like literally like this. They're already all just sitting in there mixed, because when I bought it from the Bead Box Factory, I think it was called, they were already like combined like that, so I just kept them all together. And I'm just determined to hurry up and use everything that's in there. So I went ahead and did these right here, these extra links. And then I have chain, and then I have dangles hanging from it, and I have it to where they can move. Totally your preference if you would like to go ahead and add your jump ring inside of a link so that it doesn't move. You could totally do that. For me, I chose not to do that. Totally your preference though. And I just added 2 links. Now you can take it and add, you know, chain right here and then add another link and another link. You could totally do that as well. I like to keep kind of everything centered right in the front because I don't wear these long. I wear them kind of shorter on my neck and not super long. But once again, that is totally your preference as well. So this length of that I have, and they're different lengths because I don't make them just for myself, so I kind of just make whatever size. And because I do always have somebody asking me 12, the size 12, let's see, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So this is 20 inches. Okay, this necklace is a 20-inch necklace, and what I'm going to show you is a 20 inches as well, because I pretty much measured it. Okay. So these are just the, you know, no rhyme or reason. You can opt to use whatever kind of metals you want. And that's kind of how I did that one. I did another one very similar using the same bead combo, just rearranging them differently on this necklace. And that one right there had 8 dangles. This one has 9. And what I normally like to do when I create these little dangles, I like to create the bigger piece at the bottom that hangs at the bottom. But that's your preference, how you want to do it. Just so that it hangs, I don't know, it just has a different feel to it. But like I said, there is no real rhyme or reason. It's whatever you find that is pretty to you. So, and that's what matters. And right here I have 9. And the next, what I'm going to show you has 10. Okay. I normally keep it like, you know, 5, 10, but I don't know. I was just playing around. So this is this one right here. And I just did the 2 links. And then this one is a little shorter actually. And then I just have the lobster claw. I don't have nothing, you know, too crazy. So for instance, this right here, nope, it's 20. Yeah, I thought it was different, but it's not. So I'm going to show you 2 different styles. Remember, these are 20-inch necklaces that I'm showing you. And each piece, because right here, you have to look from here, from this first one, all the way to where your jump ring is. You're going to have 2. So you got to cut 2 pieces of chain. And that is 7 inches times 2. Okay, then you need another piece of chain that is from the end here to the end here for your dangle to hang off of. And then that one is much smaller. Okay, and again, it's your preference. It's 1.5 inches. Okay, I have 1.5 inches right here. I didn't want it to be too long, because like I said, my focal is kind of in the front as opposed to like the side of my neck. Now if you're going to do dangles, now this one right here I'm going to show you is using this pendant right here. This was gifted to me by Heidi. It's an agate. It's a 37mm agate, and it's amazingly gorgeous. Thank you, girlfriend. So I already put it on an eye pin, and I wrapped it twice because this is heavier, so I wanted to make sure that it stayed on. And okay, so that would be the same for the dangles. The only thing is that these right here, these dangles are hanging off of a piece of chain. So I have a jump ring, and then I have a piece of chain that hangs down, and then I start adding all of these dangles to the chain. Okay, that piece, once again, it's a preference, but it's yeah, about 1.5 inches as well. Okay, and then so that's how that works. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one, because this one tends to be, you know, or this one will be the easier one if you want to have a bigger statement piece like that and you just want to have the one thing hanging. Okay, so after you put it on your eye pin, okay, and these are eye pins, just as a refresher, because sometimes I get people that may not understand my terminology, that has the loop at the end. Okay, and I just link it on. I just put a bead cap. I put up here, because it's a bigger piece, I wire wrapped it. I am not professional at that, but by any means, I am not good. But the cool thing about me is that I do like a clean cut wrap. I'm not good at it, not yet. But on the same token, I'm a very big fan of the messy look, like the bird's nest wrap. I love it. So I already created one link right here, and these right here are using mother of pearl chips, which were also gifted to me by Heidi. Thank you so much, girl. I'm already busting your stuff out. So I already went ahead and added all of them on there. I did that with an eye pin as well, and then I had to create the loop. Now we're going to do one together using this eye pin. And you know, these right here, after doing jewelry, you tend to just become, because, you know, a lot of people are like, how much do you add? How do you know how many? You have to, you get a feel for it. You know, some jewelry making, it literally is, it's a feel, you know, it's whatever you think is best. There's sometimes, you know, there's no real rule. Okay. And, but believe me, I understand too, when you're beginning, you just want measurements and what's easier. I get it. I'm not gonna say nothing, because in the beginning I was absolutely that way, because I didn't know much. So I'm like, no, I need measurements. Okay, so you see, this is about how much space I have left. Okay, I already know that I can make a loop with that. Now the only thing is that when we match it up, yeah, I have, let's see if I can find a skinnier one to go up top, so that, yeah, so they still have enough. Okay, and then we're going to need our needle nose, round needle nose. Okay, and you're going to grab the tip of it to where it's flush right here, and this thumb right here, you hold it. This hand right here, because I'm right-handed, I'm going to turn away from me all the way around. So this left hand of mine is doing nothing, just the right hand. Open it up, still kept it inside the loop, and make sure I turn as much as possible. Then I turn it this way, I take it out to the very end, and then I push it towards me. This left hand still hasn't moved, okay? The right hand is the one that's still moving, okay? And you'll see that you start getting like that, where it almost kind of looks like a question mark. Okay, then we're going to stick this back in again, and just at the tip of it, we don't need to take it all the way in anymore, just at the tip, we're going to close it again. Okay, and then it looks like that. So your left hand, for your right-handed ladies, never moves. Okay, I'm sorry, but my camera doesn't really get sometimes. There we go. And you see how perfect that is? Your right hand is doing all the work. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get the little piece of 1.5 inch chain, and then I'm going to use my other needle nose, but these ones right here have the ridges on them, so it's not smooth in here. I prefer when I'm doing this type of stuff to have this kind, because it holds on and it doesn't slip. When you use the ones that are flat, they have no ridges, they slip, and it drives me nuts, like crazy nuts. I can't tell how many times I've dropped beads and had to start over. Oh, so annoying. So I use these ones because it just grabs onto the metal easier. But there's certain type of things where you can't use these on, or else it'll scratch the metal. Okay, and then we're going to close it down. Bam. Now we are going to get this piece, and we're going to add it now to the longer piece. And I forgot how many inches I told you this was. Oh geez Louise. I think I said it was 7 inches. Yeah, 7 inches. Okay, and we're going to take the other end of this. We're going to open it up and do it just the same way. Okay. Oops. And oh yeah, you know what? Let me show you. I always like to show you. It's the same chain. I use it from Hobby Lobby. And I love it. And it's $10 a spool, but you know this girl waits until it's on sale or I use a coupon. And close it up. Alright, so now you have the short. This is the long piece. Now we're going to take this, and we have our jump ring. The jump rings I tend to get from Michael's. I don't have the gauge. I literally just look, and you know, I'm really bad because I do have a lot of people asking me gauges. I don't pay attention to that because I just get it, I open it out of the packaging, and I put it into my containers. I don't keep it. And because I'm so familiar with what it is that I'm buying, I just get it. And I tend to get a lot of my findings, if not from downtown LA, and they do not. Let me show you. I know I have a lot of asking gauge. This is how I get my stuff. Okay, there is no gauge size. That right there is an item number. It has nothing to do with the gauge size. It just tells me by weight and the price. That's it. So I never know the gauges of these. I just know that I like it. So I use the round, and then this is the flat. Once again, there is no gauge size on these. So I trust the size of these, and I get them. So that's why I'm unable to tell you ladies that. So I apologize for those of you that ask about gauge size. Here, let's open up the second one. But when I do, you know, I'm going to be mindful, and I'm going to, you know, we'll just do it. All right. Let's stick the chain back inside of, okay, that's not working. I think I might just go ahead and, nope, there we go. So I just stuck it on there just so it can slide on and off. And now I'm going to put this other link. Hold on, let me get a better grip. Trying to hold the beads back. Oops, sorry. Because I'm looking at the side of the camera. And then I'm putting it inside the link. Oh dang, sorry ladies. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and close it off. Make sure it's snug on there. So now I have it floating from one side to the other. We're going to take this other end, and we are going to open this up. Twisting away, never open by pulling apart like that, because it will totally ruin how your the shape of your circle. Now I'm just trying to stick my chain inside of there. We're going to close it up. Okay, and then here's the two pieces. All right, so now we have the two longer pieces. I tell you, these are no-brainers. For those of you that feel like, you know what, I'm just not a jewelry maker, I don't get it. These type of things really, like I've mentioned 100 times, the hardest part to learn about jewelry making is how to do the circles at the end of your head pins and eye pins. That's the most difficult part. And once you guys get that down pat, you are good. Seriously, everything else is all about how you coordinate your beads. And, you know, that's totally up to you, what you find to be pretty and where you draw inspiration from. And then there you go. So see how fast that was? Super easy. And then bam. And here is this necklace right here. Super simple. I didn't want to add too much to it. I wanted to keep it as natural looking as possible. And I love it. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much, Heidi. All right, now we're gonna jump into the other one, which I've already gotten started on. So here's one link. And these are cheater beads. I call them cheater beads because they come in these right here. They're the Jesse James. And these already are all combined. These were gifted to me by Susan. Hi, Susan. She gifted me a couple of these packs. So I went ahead and used the red mix because it already comes with all the different colors. So you don't have to even worry about it. Okay. So this is the one I did. Now we're going to go ahead and, where did I have it at? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do this one together. You know, it's funny because I'll watch videos and I'm thinking, well, maybe I should just do these in advance and just explain it as I go. But then I was like, but me, I like to watch. I like to watch you do it, even though I know how to string a bead. I know how to do all that, but I totally enjoy watching somebody else do it. I don't know. Is that just me? I mean, are you guys feeling me on that? Or what? I don't know what it is for me. I just enjoy watching the process of it, even though I may know already what it is that they're doing. But who cares, right? Because there's always that one thing they may do just a little differently that might make my life easier, right? Okay, there. So now we have that. So now those connectors are done. Now we have this chain, and let's see if I can bring this down. And I already have all the dangles pre-done. All right, so we're gonna get the chain, and we are gonna pick, for me, I'm gonna use this big one right here. This is what's gonna hang at the bottom. And this one, like I said, I'm doing 10 of them. So there will be 10 dangles hanging on this, I don't know, what do you call it? On this big, huge dangle that I'm doing, there'll be 10. Okay, so that's my bigger one. Now this is where I just, you know, strategically will put them on however I see fit, because once they all lay down, it's going to look pretty because they're going to all lay on one another. And what I'll do is I'll skip a link in between on here because this is a smaller one. So I just go every other link. And if you have bigger links, maybe you'll want to put it on every link. But because these are so tiny, it's every other link for me. And for whatever reason, I'm trying to look in the camera and try to do this at the same time. And yeah, coordination skills apparently are not my thing. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and close this up. And then we're going to hang another. And I'm really hoping to get all of these in there. And then let's say you hang them all up there and on your chain. And you're like, you know what, I'm not really feeling how they're laying on one another. Well, that's all good. You take it off and you just redo it. And I do that a lot. I'll put them on and I'm like, yeah, I don't like how that's sitting or how that's laying. I'll just take them off. But sometimes it's easier, honestly, just to go ahead and put them all on and then look at it as they're all laying on top of each other with deciding with, well, maybe it would look better if I did it this way. So let's see. Oh, geez. I have to look at the side because when I look at the camera, I can't see it as clear as I could if it's just right here in front of my face. And the beads are kind of bigger, so sometimes it's hard for me to grab them. And plus because I got my nails. Gotta have the nails, right? Because my fingers look so ugly without nails on them. And I have my real nails break, which I hate. And let's see. So let's see, we're having this at this point. And this mix came with a lot of gold beads, but let's put a jump ring on right now, actually, so I can hold it better. And we're gonna put a jump ring at the very end of the other side because I could feel the chain is starting to slip out of my hand. All right. So there we go. And I forgot what I was saying. Oh, senior moments. I have no clue. Yeah. moving on to the next topic then, because I have no clue what I was just saying. So we're going to go ahead and skip a link. And like I said, I gotta, oh yeah, I was talking about my nails, because now that I'm looking at them, I have small fingers and my nail beds are small. And so if I don't have nails on, oh my gosh, I look like I have stubs. So not cute. I'm not about that. And so I have to have nails. But I can type like nobody's business at work, I'll tell you that. So it's just for smaller things like this. It just takes me a little longer. I don't mind, honestly. It's all good. But, there we go. Oopsie. Grabbed the wrong one. Alright. Okay, so this is how this is looking so far. And I already know that what I'm going to do, because I just layered 2 on top of each other that's stressing me out. That I already are close to matching each other, and they're right on top of each other. That stresses me out to no end. So I'm gonna have to fix that. See, my chain is getting smaller at this end as well. So see how it's getting a little tough. And to try to find that hole. Come on. And we'll close it off. I'm trying to hurry because it's hard to do these sometimes, because see, I don't edit my videos as well. I don't have time. And you know, you girls that do that, you guys already know when you edit, it takes you forever to do it. And I just can't. I cannot do it. I give you guys so much credit for those of you that do that. I just have no desire. None. Even though I enjoy it. I absolutely enjoy when you ladies do it. And you guys get all the credit in the world. But for me, just not about that life. I just don't want to do it. Call me lazy. It's all good. But, so you get all the bloops, all the uh-ohs, or no, I shouldn't have done that, or whatever. You get all the mess ups. And I'm trying to close this link. And yeah, having the camera right between my hands sure doesn't help any. Alright, so this is where we're at now. And I only have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I still have 2 more. And let's go ahead and actually, I believe I already had, oh, I mixed it up. Golly. I was trying to have them already preset and colored together. Oh, that works for me. I have enough space. And then we're going to go ahead and take the round nose, because I normally like to do these as you watch, because there's so many I know that struggle with it, so you could see me do it. Okay, left hand doesn't move, only the right hand. And then you push it back, you take it out. So see, it's perfect. I tell you, once you get this concept down, you guys are golden, like literally golden. Okay, so now this is where I'm gonna have to, oh, here we go, come back down here, and I'm gonna change up this link combo because I'm already not liking how they're falling. And I know exactly, like I said, I have 2 of them that are almost identical, and I can't get this on here to save myself. All right, you know what? Let's just do this later. Let me just link these, because I have like a minute and it's killing me. I hate it when when I can't complete something because the time runs out, and I don't want this. My camera literally does not allow for me, oops, sorry ladies, does not allow for me to do it for too long, because I'm doing it from my camera instead of my cell phone. Are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. And so I have to do it within, I think, oh gosh, I only have 40 seconds. This is the worst. So I'm not going to be able to show this completed. See, and I try to have it, oh my gosh, pre-done so that you guys could see how it looks. So I might have to do, as my next video, I'm going to show my crafty stuff, and I'm going to show you the completed, how this looks. I'm going to finish it up no matter what. And then I'll show you how this looks completed. So I won't be able to finish it, so I do apologize for that because I already got 4 seconds left. But stay tuned and I'll show you the completed